Children naturally expect their parents to give them love, safety, and support. That's how it's supposed to be. But not every home feels that way. Some children grow up in environments where the words they hear every day slowly break their confidence instead of building it. You might think that words are just words, but the truth is, what parents say can stay in a child's mind for years, sometimes even for life. The way a child is spoken to often becomes the way they speak to themselves later on. That's why it's so important to recognize harmful patterns early. So, how can you tell if a parent's behavior is toxic? Here are some common types of statements that can deeply affect a child's emotional well-being. First, attacking appearance. When a parent constantly says things like, "You look terrible," "You're too fat," "too skinny," or "Your hair looks bad," it creates insecurity. Instead of feeling accepted, the child starts focusing on flaws. Over time, this can damage body image and even lead to serious issues like anxiety around appearance or unhealthy eating habits. Children should be taught self-acceptance, not self-hate. Second, making the child feel strange or wrong. Comments like, "Why do you act like that?" or "Why can't you be normal?" might seem casual, but they can make a child feel like something is wrong with who they are. When this happens repeatedly, the child may begin to hide their true personality, afraid of being judged or laughed at, even as they grow older. Third, expressing regret about the child's existence. Statements such as, "I wish you were never born," or "I regret having you," are extremely damaging. A child who hears this may start believing they don't deserve to exist. This can lead to deep emotional pain, low self-worth, and, in some cases, depression. Every child deserves to feel wanted and valued. Fourth, making the child feel like a burden. Saying things like, "You're too expensive," or "Taking care of you is exhausting," can make a child feel guilty just for existing. As a result, they may stop expressing their needs or emotions, trying not to trouble anyone. This emotional suppression can affect their relationships and mental health in the future. Fifth, constant comparison. When a child hears, "Why can't you be like your sibling?" or "Other kids are better than you," it damages their confidence. Instead of feeling motivated, they feel inferior. It can also create jealousy and distance between siblings. Every child is different, and they should be allowed to grow in their own way. Sixth, harsh labels and insults. Words like "you're useless," "you're stupid," or "you'll never succeed" can become internal beliefs. A child who hears this often may stop trying altogether, believing failure is inevitable. Encouragement builds confidence, but insults destroy it. Seventh, emotional dismissal. When a child expresses feelings and hears, "Stop being dramatic," or "You're overreacting," they learn that their emotions don't matter. Over time, they may struggle to understand or express their feelings in a healthy way. And finally, conditional love. When love is only shown when the child performs well or behaves a certain way, they begin to associate their worth with achievement. This can lead to constant pressure, fear of failure, and a need for external validation. Words have power, especially when they come from parents. A supportive environment can help a child grow into a confident and emotionally healthy person, while a toxic one can leave invisible scars. If you recognized some of these patterns, it doesn't mean everything is lost. Awareness is the first step toward change. Whether you're a parent or someone healing from your past, understanding these behaviors can help break the cycle and create healthier relationships in the future.